She waits on her Lapras, wow. As much as I like her, I'm not gonna deny she is pretty tough. Sure took you a while then. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be on my mercy when they are frozen solid. That's because frozen Pokemon can't do a thing in battle. Are you ready? I like how Lapras is giving me the side-eye, or is giving her the side-eye. Elite Four Lorelei. Well, time for some legendary Pokemon cheese. Yeah, level 51, dude. We actually kind of got to fight here a bit. We got to chew through this food. Whoa! That's a cool animation for Waterfall. I like it. That might be one of my favorite animations throughout this whole playthrough. Jinx. What is it? Ice Psychic? Oh yeah, I won't be able to do a thing to it. Let's do... I don't know who I should Mega Evolve here. Maybe Charizard, so I can get Flamethrower, right? Yeah, because I'll get the stab off a Flamethrower. I guess I'll give Charizard a flying type move then. Or no, I'll give it a Roost, so it can kind of be sustainable instead of having Brick Break, which won't really help. So how do you choose what to Mega... Oh, here we go. X or Y. Well, I'm doing Y, right? Why'd they color it differently? X is the melee one. Yeah. Okay. Had me worried for a minute there. I second guessed it because I saw that Y was blue. That's what I like to see. My favorite Pokemon, man. Or one of probably no, my favorite Mega Evolution for sure. We'll swap out. Yeah, because Brick Break isn't going to be that good. I might as well. If Drought was a thing in this game, I would not swap out. But I don't know if there even is weather. Is there? Probably not the hardest time against her, and only her. One shot. As I said, Cloyster is an awful special defense. Lapras. Same deal as before. We just need to survive one tank from it, which we probably won't actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, pretty much. Let's have Eevee do it. We just need to squeeze by. It's almost laughable to consider using an Eevee in this situation, but here I am. Rock me like a hurricane. That's it! Marowak to 57, Ninetales to 61, and Slowbro. Buzzy Buzz, then Batty Bad twice, I guess, and then that's going to be the fight. Can't move, so we got a free turn. She's going to use a full restore, actually. So let's be smart about this, and let's use Glitzy Glow. So now Batty Bad should KO it. As long as Surf doesn't KO me. That... Okay, yeah, that was the right thing to do. Alright. Lorelei was actually a lot easier than I thought she would be. I mean, Zapdos fainted, but that's because I kind of shouldn't have risked it. Like I said, that's the problem with taking Zapdos. Flying type. Looks like you've gotten stronger since we last met. Going ahead, you only got a taste of the Pokemon League's power. Alright. Let's revive him. We need it for Bruno with Drill Peck. You know that some of these fucking Pokemon that Bruno's gonna have are gonna do a rock slide, of course. So I'm hesitant to want to evolve or Mega Evolve Charizard, but I guess I have no choice. What is this aura? Like, I guess his intense fighting spirit? Yo, Bruno! Relax, dude. Let's save. Usually I don't like to save in the Elite Four, but I don't know if I'm going to get luck of the draw or not. And that really is what it comes down to when you fight the Elite Four, is you need luck of the draw. I think I want to say his first Pokemon is an Onix, but I'm not too certain, and I could be wrong. I could be confusing it with his later incarnation. Which is the Bruno I'm more used to. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. Through rigorous training, people and Pokemon can become stronger without limit. I've lived and trained my fighting-type Pokemon. And that will never change. Malcolm, was it? We will grind you down with our superior power. Hoo-ha! Yeah, I forget. I confuse his teams all the time. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling it was an Onix. So what I'll do is I'll swap to Blastoise. I don't think it'll really matter in the long run that I mispicked. We'll be fine. Because Onix might use Sandstorm though. Oh fuck. Well, that really ruins everything. I don't know. Kind of a risk here, because I have to let Charizard get in, but there's no way for it to get in without losing like the 50% health. Oh my lord, I'm so screwed. Because I misguessed it. I'm so screwed now. Every Pokemon I swap in is gonna get messed up. Fuck it. We'll do this run clean, I guess. We'll just let whatever happens happens. Which means I'm gonna Mega Evolve, because there's no way I will ever get in Charizard now. So we might as well play the slow game. I knew that was coming. So that wasn't super predictable. For once I have them on the ropes. Critical, of course. Honestly, I probably should have just KO'd this and taken the swap-in damage. No, but it Thunder Punch. Poliwrath? When did he have a Poliwrath? I don't remember. I'm talking about a game I last played in like 2004. So maybe he did. Superpower. Okay. He lowers everything because of it. This guy used Dragon Pulse. He'll just keep doing this and he'll just burn himself out eventually. Which I'm A-okay with. He's gonna full restore it though, but hopefully by that point its attack stat will be so low I literally have nothing to fear because I put a tank in his way. Yep, he has no power left. You have no power here. heal. He's such a non-threat, I can heal freely on him right now. I need to also organize my inventory. Shouldn't he be out of PP for PowerPoint now? Or Superpower now? He should be pretty much done. Okay, even Bruno doesn't want to prolong this. He had a one-trick pony with his Poliwrath and it did not work out, and even he doesn't want to prolong it. Which I don't blame him. Champ. We'll use Surf. As though there was ever any real question. He really likes his one-tricks. Alright. 2-hit KO. I gotta hand it to him. They're not throwing full restores like crazy. This is actually kind of tolerable. I don't know why this game of all games they were like, yeah, let's not do that anymore, but whatever works, I guess. How much damage did that do? I think that did enough to knock me out. Right? Let's not even play around. Because all it takes is one slip up, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait, what happened to my victory lead? I think I'll pass on that one this time, fam. Kicks the shit out of me. It destroys its enemy. Flat out murders them. Sometimes I think the Pokedex exaggerates certain things. How could I lose? He turns completely red in the face. You defeated me, then my job is done. I may not like it, but go. Face your next challenge. Okay. Next up is Agatha. So there's two ways to do this fight. There's actually three ways. We could, one, use Eevee, who's immune. Two, use Marowak, who has ground type moves. Or three, use Blastoise, Mega Evolve, and rain Dark Pulse down. Let's try the Eevee route. I think that'll be more interesting at the bare minimum. Well, let me keep Blastoise on standby, just in case I want a hot swap. There we go. Just keep him on standby whenever. No big deal. Right? I feel like this is not gonna work. I feel like what I'm doing right now is the definition of a meme fight. I am Agatha of the Elite Four. I hear Oak's taken a lot of interest in you, child. That old Duff was once tough and handsome, but that was decades ago. He's a shadow of his former self. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokedex. He's a fool. Pokemon are for battling. Malcolm, I'll show you how a real trainer battles. I like her cane, by the way. The Gengar Pimp cane. Arbok. Yeah, I guess they kept their teams 100% faithful. She does not have... There aren't enough ghost types in Gen 1 for her to have filled up her entire team with them. So what they did is they gave her poison. She's more of a poison type specialist than a ghost type. Even though you can clearly see here that the room is, you know, kind of ghosty. It's a little weird like that, I know. It's one of those things. So Eevee kind of worked out anyway. Except when something like this happens. Well, let's have a let's get rid of it. hoping he tries to do a different move and he gets paralyzed, and then I can defeat him with another Glitzy Glow. Nice! Look at that. Cheating at its finest. Does this refresh the light screen? No, I think it has to fade first before we'll refresh it. Gengar. Gengar got nerfed in Gen 7. They changed its ability from Levitate to a Cursed Body. Okay, that's good for you. It is also a pretty fast Pokemon, so there's that at least. Hopefully it can't move. And now we just do the same thing over and over. There's no reason to use any other move besides Glitzy Glow, so I guess in that regard, I guess I don't need Bouncy Bubble anymore. Especially since we have a pretty much a great... what's it called? We have an absolutely amazing water type in our team. For this, I'm going to use Glitzy Glow because I want to keep Light Screen up. I don't even think I'm going to paralyze it. Because I knew this was coming. Okay. Yeah, because if I need to heal, I'm going to heal using an item. I'm not going to heal using Bouncing Bubble. She is, what, a Haunter, I think, after this, right? I like how much of a tank Eevee is, though. Doing pretty well. Fed it enough candies, it's usable. Despite what your initial gut reaction might tell you. This is pretty much a one-sided fight. I don't even think a crit could defeat me. Okay. There you go. Must be something they do with the engine. If you, like, give it a command at a certain camera movement, it locks up. Okay, Charizard grew to 56. I don't think that after this we're going to have much trouble, because Lance's team is pretty much set up to lose. Oh, Golbat? Oh, this will be real easy. Lance's team is pretty much legitimately set up to lose. Depending on what his first Pokemon is, after all. Wow! Wow! How? I mean, that's not gonna do much, but, like, how did it survive? I have a Ninetales with a... I don't know. Maybe it needs a modest nature. Timid isn't good enough. Actually, it is level 60. I could give it those couple candies. Maybe I should. 10,000. You get about, like, what, 40,000 from the Elite Four, and I guess 15 from the Champion. I think that's pretty standard, right? I remember farming millions in X and Y. That was a lot of fun. I had so much money, I didn't even have anything else to spend it on. Okay. Heal that. Let's go down. We have, what is it? Mighty Candy, Tough Candy. Oh, I don't have any special attack candies. Alright, whatever. He shows up with his Dragonite. Yeah, he's gonna have a bunch of underleveled Dragonites. Okay, well... It's time. Ninetales, you've been pretty much strung along for this reason. Let's do it. So you're Malka, we don't know who he is. I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. You likely know that dragons are Pokemon spoken of in legends. They're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. They're virtually indestructible. There's no being clever with them. That's not true anymore now that fairy types exist. Well, are you ready to lose? Your Pokemon League challenge ends here with me. He looks a little bit younger, actually, in this game. And his cousin is awful. Why? God. Oh no, this still works. Wait, Seadra is a dragon type? What is he doing? I guess he had a Seadra. Maybe that's what inspired them to want to give Seadra a evolution that's dragon type. I don't know like the lore behind it. Alright, so he Hydro Pumped and missed, so I got a free turn to swap. It's faster than Zapdos. Okay. I think you can kind of hear the original sound effect in that, which is a pretty cool touch. In that Hydro Pump. Yeah, Aerodactyl. Who are we Mega Evolving in this fight? We could do either one. Aerodactyl, though, is rock. I don't want to get hit by any rocks. Yeah, Charizard is... Yeah, it's better to use Blastoise. Because I know Blastoise is going to take the hit and live. Charizard is going to take a Rock-type move and be done. 5.5 times? Yeah, no, that's not happening. So far, not a single Dragon type out of this man. I completely forgot to give Blastoise the Ice-type move I said I was going to give it. I've been doing so well, I didn't even have to think about my plan. What is he going to use? Just one Gyarados after this? Yeah, okay. Let's use Eevee. This is probably going to go very well, actually. Imagine using an Eevee against Lance. You told someone like 3 years ago, hey, you ever try using just an Eevee against Lance? People would actually like wonder if you knew how to play the game. All this crazy stuff. Look at that. It looked a little cooler when Dugong did it, but that animation is pretty lit. That's what we had to look forward to, I guess. For some reason, they just don't use items in the Elite Four. It's a little weird, because you had other trainers use plenty of items before. Wait. Oh no, he has another one after this. Okay, switch. I was gonna say Charizard? I really wish I could get Dragon Dance, but no way Marowak can learn that. Marowak's biggest problem is that it's too slow. So yes, something like this will happen and there's nothing I can do but take it. I was never going to outspeed it anyway, so... Kind of works out that I have to Swords anyway. As long as Rock Slide doesn't miss. That Stone Edge is a special trait. Stone Edge will miss every time you need it to hit. I have the worst luck with using Stone Edge. I'm not going to swap. I'm going to keep him in the hot seat. There you go. Big rock slide finish. Either this is going to knock him out or we're going to be fine. Oh, wow, it actually did knock him out. Okay. Massive fucking attack boost on that one. Well, we'll use Ninetales, I guess. I'm in shock. Ice Beam. I forgot I had Blizzard, actually. Oops. Doesn't matter, it's 5.5. Multipliers start getting that high, it's pretty much a one-shot. That's it! I hate to admit it, but you are a first-class Pokemon trainer. So I can't believe my dragons lost to you. You're now the Pokemon League champion. Or you would have been, but you have one more challenge left. There's one more trainer to face. That trainer is... Professor Kukui! Oh there, Malcolm. Congratulations on your victory over Lance. What's with that look of surprise? Your timing is perfect, Professor. Malcolm, the one you will face is... Professor Oak? Well, not really. It's not Gary. He beat the Elite Four before you. He's the Pokemon League champion. That's right. In the past, trainers who defeated the Elite Four were only recorded as champions. This time, however, we'll be officially establishing the champion as part of the Pokemon League. He's here to officiate the crowning of the new champion. It seems only fitting that it should be either you or not Gary. You're the two who took care of Team Rocket, after all. Now head onward to the stage of your final battle. So he kind of explained it a little bit more. Before you just were a champion and that was it. So we're pretty much absolutely cucking this man out of his entire life career. Because he literally just beat the Elite Four. He toughed it through. Probably, you know, while I was messing around with Moltres, he probably did the dirty and beat the Elite Four. And now we're here to ruin all his fun. It's a wonder that Blue actually ends up, like, traveling with Red. Because he really should hate him. He should absolutely despise the fact that he did all that. And Red was always one step ahead of him. I don't know what his first Pokemon's going to be. Maybe Pidgeot, I guess? It's likely that when I step into this next room, I won't be able to do anything, so... Uh-oh. Huh. You did it, Malcolm? Oh man, that's great. I've been waiting. I beat the Elite Four and became the champion. You probably heard from the professor, right? From now on, the champion will be part of the Pokemon League and battle all kinds of trainers. I'm really glad my first opponent turned out to be you, Malcolm. You're the one trainer I want to test my best against after all. Let's battle. The champion seat is on the line. Alright, this works out. Champion, not Gary. That's right, no more rival. He beat you to it, technically. I literally knew it was going to be his Pidgeot. So he has a full team, by the way. He only had 4 the last time we fought. So they gave him a full-on team for this one. I knew he was going to Mega Evolve. Mega Pidgeot. Well, I hate to shut that one down. Sorry, brother. Oh, it survived. Oh, of course. Probably gave him a modest one as well. Like, I'm just in shock. You used the full restore. Alright. Really hope he gets frozen. No freeze ever. Well, so much for that. As much as I love Mega Pidgeot. It's funny how I wanted that originally, and now that's what he wants too. I wonder where he got it from, the Pidgeot type. Yeah, I'm definitely going to Mega Evolve Blastoise, I think. Once Raichu's gone, I think I'm pretty much into clear. I don't... Let me swords once. Iron Tail was dodged, so this is a free turn. Boomerang. Again, dodged. Well, one hit. I think it's sweeping time. Vile Plume. Actually, no, it's not. Technically, I might be able to get away with this. I'm tempted. This is either going to go really, really well in my favor, or it's going to be a complete mistake and I'm going to get knocked out. But... well, I think I have a chance to make this right. I think the game gave me a little bit of leniency here. We'll use Charizard, I guess. I guess we're going to Mega Evolve it, too. I'm not getting hit by Solar Beam. Even if Charizard has to just block it. Should I Mega Evolve? I think we could knock it out with just Flamethrower. Reflect. Oh, shit, well. No more Marowak. It would be worse if he used Light Screen, because then I would be really screwed. He withdrew! Oh, what an asshole. What a dick. Because he knew it was coming. Well, sure, I'll withdraw. I mean, to be fair, I withdraw all the time. So I guess, who's really the asshole here? It's tactical. Oh boy. Well, no one's getting anything done now. I'm gonna hit him with this another time and then Mega Evolve. Actually, maybe I should Mega Evolve now for defensive purposes. We're gonna be here a while, unfortunately. Okay, much better. I think the Reflect faded. I don't think the Light Screen faded. Light Screen is like another turn, right? Or something like that. Let's see now. Vile Plume. That's right, he's weak. The Vile Plume is already hurt. So this is going to be an easy one. So what's his last Pokemon? Has it been something that we've seen yet? I don't know, actually. I can't remember what his team was before I came here. Oh no, he has 2 more Pokemon. Are they the new ones, I guess? No, where's the Marowak, right? Okay, he has Rapidash and Marowak left. So Rapidash will use Marowak for. I could pretty much set up Marowak to sweep if the Rapidash can't do anything to me. Let's see if Boomerang can just outright defeat it. He's gonna be a Flare Blitzer. Everyone loves you. As I said. That's why I don't personally like using Flare Blitz, because it just makes it easier for you to get knocked out if you don't actually take them with you. It's not a bad move, it's just that in like PvE, just beating the story, it's not exactly the best move I'd want to use. Actually, let's finish this with Eevee. Let's use Bouncy Bubble the whole time. No, I'm gonna use Batty Bad first, so I know he's not gonna be able to do anything to me, and then I'm just gonna bouncy bubble the victory. Sure, I guess. I knew it was coming. You get no beans, sir. Now I'm just gonna heal using his own HP pretty much. Break. Yeah, there's no way. Even with a crit, he couldn't defeat me right now. Life's gotta be pretty rough to be this guy, man. Like, 5 minutes away from being ordained the champion. Technically, they shouldn't even make him do this. He's not the champion yet. They really kind of screw him over. They really shouldn't put him through all this. Okay, I admit it. You're the strongest trainer in the world, and he's such a good sport about it. Unlike Blue, who is forever slightly salty about it. My reign is over already. That was pretty short. You're the champion now. As for me, I've got a new goal to work toward. What, not living in my shadow? I guess. At last, you defeated the Pokemon League. My sincerest congratulations. You know a great deal since you first caught Eevee and set out with that Pokedex. Really coming to your own as a fine young man. And not Gary, you showed great resolve, never losing heart as you saw your journey through to the end. I did see, though, in the way that you do battle, that kind heart of yours might be causing you to hold yourself back when it comes to your Pokemon and to facing Malcolm. It's hardly much of a weakness, but it may have cost you the battle this time. Regardless, the two of you showed an extraordinary battle. Okay, my understanding your victory was not just your own doing, don't you? It was the marvelous bond that you share with your Pokemon that brought you here. Now, Malcolm, come with me! Okay, saving the adventure. Congratulations, Malcolm. This here's where we record forever the Pokemon who perform so admirably for their trainers here at the Pokemon League. This is the Hall of Fame. Being honored here is one of the greatest joys a Pokemon trainer may achieve. Malcolm, you battled so hard to become a Pokemon League champion. Let's record this great achievement of you and your Pokemon for all to remember. The All-Stars, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, champion. Eevee. Ninetales. Oh, they don't say where you met them and all that? I guess not, they just show it. It's real simplistic. Zapdos. And bringing up the rear, the brothers. I think my Blastoise is female. Congratulations. Oh, because Eevee's on my head, it's not rotating around me. Well, that's pretty cool. Well, that's technically the end of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. I won't deny, I have some pretty reasonably portioned and sized things to say about this game that are not too great. The catching is just a complete mess. I think after a while, the nostalgia, the excitement, the hype kind of wears off. And you kind of realize, well, it's just kind of this system that works half the time. It's more annoying than the typical system. There's a lot of stuff that's been stripped from this game, and I think that's probably the biggest issue. This game has, in some ways, less functionality than a Pokemon game released in, like, 2003. Right? Whenever Advanced Generation came out. And that's kind of what really sets this game down, in my opinion. The lack of abilities, the lack of held items, the lack of breeding, because you can't breed in this game. It just feels like this game is almost a remake that should have came out in like 2000 for a game that came out in like literally 1998 or something. And that's kind of why I'm just a little disappointed in it. I feel like it could have been done better if they kept more of the actual main game series mechanics. Because this is not a Pokemon Go game, technically. It's Pokemon Go mechanics on a remake and reimagining of Pokemon Yellow. So while there's a lot of good ideas here, you know, between the cutscenes and all the Pokemon and everything, there's a lot to be missed because it just skips out on so much stuff that makes the series good in, you know, 2018. So for a game in 2018, this is kind of meh. I wasn't really feeling the catching towards the end. I was kind of like, yeah, this is just work. It's work for the sake of work. It's random. Sometimes you have to throw a bunch of Pokeballs. There's no way to make it easier. At least when you're doing other stuff. You know, there's kind of an art to whittling down a Pokemon. And you know what? They could have kept their system where they have you battle the Pokemon. And then, you know, that's its own sort of a deal. You battle the Pokemon, then you have to catch it. That would have been cool. Then you have a choice between knocking it out or going into a catching minigame. You know what I mean? That would have been interesting, because then you could grind in the overworld. Not that the game is overly hard, it just is kind of annoying, I guess, to have to constantly be chugging candies to try to level up and to boost stuff. It just all is very weird. It could have been a lot more interesting and better. And, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much a big part of the game, to say the least. I mean, you're talking about the iconic element of the game, which is catching and raising Pokemon. So, I don't know. I just feel like there could have been so much more done with it. I know that this is the Pogo game. I know that, but they did kind of, you know, hollow out a Pokemon game that already existed, modernized it a bit, and then pretty much threw in the mechanics. I mean, at the core, this is still Pokemon Yellow. This is still just a variation of Pokemon Yellow. So, I personally feel that could have been better, but it's whatever. What, the flowers bloomed? You got me some flowers, look at that. So, presumably my rival is the permanent champion anyway. We have this really weird relationship where I'm the champion, but I just do whatever I want. Alright. And then we could just start right again. Anybody home? Hey, I'm coming up. Morning, Kanto champion, but don't get too comfortable with that title. I plan on stealing it from you soon. First, though, did you hear the rumors? Let's talk about some crazy strong-looking Pokemon being spotted. I want to catch it. At least, or yeah, we're doing Cerulean Cave. Whoever catches it first is the winner. Yeah, pretty much that's that. Gotta go get Mewtwo now. The way you know about Mewtwo earlier is if you go over there and talk to the person in front of the cave, they tell you only the strongest trainers may enter. Well, your world has expanded after becoming champion. You now fly up in the sky with Charizard, Aerodactyl, and Dragonite anywhere you want. Sorry to bug you while your world's expanding. I'm Ronnie from Route 1. You're successful from the champion, I've got some news for you. The Master Trainers that have spent their whole careers training one specific Pokemon have appeared throughout Kanto. I say challenging the Eevee Master is a good place to start. Head to Pokemon Road if you want to face her. If you want to know the details, talk to me. Well, sure, I guess. Let's go, how do you fly in the sky with Charizard? Take out the Pokeball? I mean, couldn't I just do this before? And yeah, I don't know what the difference is. This is the same as before, right? Can't fly over Mount Moon. Oh, what is this? Parasect? Unfortunately, you can't land while you're doing this. That's my one criticism of this, is you can't force a landing. Yeah, and see, they don't let you do this, really. There's no button to, like, put them away. Just have to literally take out a different Pokemon. I mean, yeah, there's other stuff I didn't do. I didn't go to Diglett Cave. I didn't go to one of the routes, I forget. There were like one or two routes I didn't go down. Oh, come on, remember one of Professor Oak's assistants. What is he trying to show me? Okay, I'm spooked. I thought he looked a little familiar. Let's get down to brass tacks. I've got something good to show you. I mastered the secret technique Light Up. Let me turn off the lights and... They're nice and dark. Now, if you calm your heart and breathe deeply, you'll be able to sense your surroundings no matter how dark it is. See, it seems bright even with the lights off. My keen focus spreads to those around me, you see. Here, I can teach you how to do it too. So I did find Flash after the game was over. Everybody knows the secret technique Chop Down. Your Eevee is special. Let me turn off the lights again. Wait, I thought they were still off. So he just turns it back. I don't know, whatever. It's too late anyway for this. When that moves, you can use them if your Pokemon doesn't have energy to battle. And you could do that before as well. Alright, well, that helped out. This is Diglett's Cave. Alright, enough messing around. I don't know how to fly in the sky with Charizard. Eevee has a present. Small bouquet. Sacred techniques. Let's go to Cerulean. We gotta go slightly up on the roof and then back down to be able to fight Mewtwo. Well, fight in quotations, of course. Oh, are these the master trainers, I guess? So that guy trains Jinx. That seems like the only post game we're gonna kind of get, though. Maybe they want me to catch a certain Pokemon and give it to them. Venom Master, I seek the ultimate Venonat. You gotta put Venonat at the top left of your party. Well, I'm not doing that then. So not only do you have to fight their Venonat, you have to use your own Venonat. And I think I'll pass. I guess that's why there's Venonat candies and whatnot. Polygraph. What does this guy want? You're all attention to this cave. For now on, I'll face you as a coach trainer. Sure. He must be really strong then. Because if he's acknowledges that, he must not be a pushover. With 5 Pokemon. Oh, shit. You think Blizzard will KO it? Let's risk it. Yep. That worked out. Rapidash. It's Mega Evolve Blastoise, I guess. I mean, at least the thing I could say about this game is it's a good tech demo. I mean, I don't like totally how the Pokemon look, because it kind of just feels like the Pogo models. But I mean, whatever, that's fine. It feels like a tech demo. I mean, for a tech demo, for a game for nostalgia, for a game to tie in with Let's Go, with Pokemon Go. I mean, it's not awful. It's not like it's some horrific, terrible game. It's just could be better in a lot of aspects. I mean, there's things that the main series does that are better than this. I'm not gonna sit here and say, well, it's a half game, so it's okay that it's not better. No, that's not really how it works, unfortunately. It's okay that the game exists and is good, but it's not like, oh, well, it's perfect. You can't complain. I do like it, though. I did have fun. I think it's fun to play Yellow and then play a remake of it in the same year. That is pretty cool. I did like that, especially since Yellow has all these outdated mechanics. I really kind of wish someone would make a mod for Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green and put that in. That would have been cool. I guess I'm just more sad that a real remake of these games under like the full-on engine would be pretty awesome. But unfortunately, that's not the case, and that'll probably never happen. But whatever. I guess they didn't want to just make a flat remake. But they took a risk. I don't think every part of it worked out, but that's just me. Yeah, I'm gonna fight a dude with a Venom on that. You gotta be crazy. Okay, Thunderbolt. Only Steel Wing was a TM. Nido King. So back to Blastoise immediately. Yeah, I never found that Moonstone. That is mythical. I guess they must be in all the places I didn't go to. Surf and Turf. Wonder what this coach trainer is going to give me. He's got to give something good. Right? He has to. He's like the last coach trainer of the game. Come on, cough it up. Please accept this from me. TM60 Megahorn. Pokemon Cerulean Cave are terrifyingly strong. Of course, I'm just a guard, so I don't know for sure. Alright. I like how they made it look. This place has gone through so many redesigns. It's not even funny. I think they changed it from the Japanese red and green to the red and blue. Then they changed it again in yellow. And they changed it again in heart gold. And they changed it again in fire red and leaf green. This place has been changed so much, I don't even know. You'd have to look that up. Some comprehensive list on how they've changed Cerulean Cave over and over and over again. What? What's up? Ninetales dug something out of the ground. It's a star piece. Found a full restore. Max revive. Just items all over the place and no Pokemon. Wait, what's that? We got Rhydon. A bigger Golbat. A Zubat. Yeah, Cerulean Cave had a lot of like unique and rare Pokemon in yellow, or in red and blue. It had a lot of Pokemon that you really couldn't find anywhere else. Got a Pearl. You could find like Wild Chansey here. You could find a whole bunch of stuff, like just high-level, powerful Pokemon, because it was supposed to be like the ultimate dungeon, pretty much. I mean, we have Psyduck and Geodude. I have no clue where I'm going, by the way. I'm just kind of roaming around. Oh, we also have Poliwag. Alright, so I did a loop. Max Repel. They did not skimp on the items for this place. I guess one of these randomly must be the right way forward. Yeah, Chansey. Rare Candy. I think it's gotta be like one of these, right? What is that? Oh, Golduck. I didn't even recognize that cry. So it all kind of loops on itself. Yeah, so wait a minute. Which way is the way further in? go up this way. But I think this is just the ladder right next to it. So this wouldn't matter. Yeah. Lickitung, Chansey. Pretty much all the missing Pokemon I didn't find are in here. Yeah, I already went down that. Maybe I didn't go down this? Yes, okay. There's no shortage of Pokemon to be found. Okay. Found an escape rope. Oh, ooh. Dodge that. Like how Ninetales phased through him. Like a ghost type. He did the Akuma thing right through him. Slide shuffle. Oh, what did you find? Eyeing the glittering ground. That's right, I had Marowak out for like the whole game, didn't I? I completely forgot I was supposed to be swapping people around. Swap the party members, give everyone a little bit of walking goodness. Oh, this is it. Well, that didn't take long. I wonder if my my thing is still working. Well, all I need to do is beat him in a fight. Assuming he's not like level 70 or something. We'll Mega Evolve, we'll just try to get him out.